Hello, y'all. Welcome to Knott's Country Kitchen, where I cook Southern food my way. These are recipes that's been passed down from generation to generation, from my grandma and to my sweet mama, from my sweet mama to us girls. So today, what I'm going to be making is called apple dumplings, and they are absolutely delicious. It's in between a apple pie and a cobbler. And so anyway, let's get busy step by step. So you're going to take two Granny Smith apples, and you're going to peel each one of them. I love those apples smell. But we're going to take two of these, and we're going to just peel the skins off of them so that way it's not tough in the dumplings. I hope everybody's having a good day today. We've had storms here in Texas. And if you'll let me know what state you're coming from in the comments, I'll be glad to send you a howdy from Texas. And that way we can kind of see where everybody's seeing me from. And if you haven't gotten a chance to join and follow Knott's Country Kitchen, I hope that you'll enjoy these recipes to where that's going to want to make you do so. So let me put that on, and we're going to go ahead and cut our other one, or peel it rather, and then we'll cut both of them when we get done here. But yeah, we had some clouds to move in, and we got some much needed rain, because here in Texas it does get hot, but the humidity is what gets us. It's just so hot. I don't like the heat anyway, but it's just so stinking hot, y'all. And it's going to get to where it's even worse come July and August. So we better enjoy all this rain that we're getting now. God's blessed us with. And because it's like 74 degrees out there right now, because like I said, we had storms and we've had rain, and I wish you could stay that in the 70s all year round. Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Wouldn't that be wonderful, y'all? Because you Texas folks, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, now that we got our apples peeled, let me go ahead and take this to the trash, y'all. As I said, I have to work in a clean kitchen. I can't stand nothing behind me. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this in half, just like so, on each one. And we'll cut this center part of that apple, because I don't have a core, I guess however you say it. I can't just seem to get my mouth right. But we're going to take out that center part anyhow. That's what I'm saying. Because evidently I'm not saying it correctly. But we say things the way we're brought up and hear it, don't we? You Southern folks, y'all know what I'm talking about. If, I was told I was saying over yonder wrong. It's I guess over there is what you're trying to say, but anyhow, that's what we do. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. Now, so you're going to cut these into 8 pieces, just like so. Just like so. And forgive me if y'all are hearing that snap on my cutting board. I don't mean it to be loud for you guys. I really don't. But sometimes it just wants to slide on through, and sometimes it don't want to slide at all, y'all. Y'all, what are y'all going to do with me? Alright, set that aside. We'll go ahead and get this center part out of this one. Y'all, this cutting board, because I got it on my hot plate there, so that way I can show y'all when we get to cooking the ingredients, y'all. Right, let me, yeah, y'all. Y'all. Let me get that pin there off of there. You know what? Maybe it'll be just, well, no. Let me stick with what I know, y'all. Let me just stick with what I know. Well, my grandbabies will be here tonight with me, and with me and Pops, my honey bunny. And we're looking forward to that. Because they like, Granny, you are the very bestest granny ever. And I love you. That just warms my heart, y'all. Just warms my heart. I have 15 grandbabies. And I have 2 great grandbabies. And we have a great grandbaby on the way due in November. Ooh, God is so good. We are so blessed, y'all. Just so blessed. That's all I can say is just so blessed. I'm telling you, if I could turn back time and my children be little, not saying that I love my grandkids and stuff, I do. I say I do. But I sure miss I sure miss my kiddos when they were little. All of them sweet little hugs and kisses and all that you got, you know. It's just such a blessing. I miss my children being little like that. So now that let me get this green off here. So now that we got our apples peeled and cut, then we are going to start assembling our dumplings. And then I'll show you what we're going to do. You're going to need a 13 by 9 casserole dish, and you're going to butter it, all the sides and the bottoms. And now we are going to get out two things of crescent rolls. Hate it when they pop. Let me see. When it pops open, does it scare y'all? It does me at times. Let me see. There we go. So we're going to get these two out, and we're going to separate the pieces. Let me put my apples right down here and move my knife out of the way. We're going to open these up. We're going to take the triangles, and we're going to separate them triangles, and we're going to roll our apples in those, just like so. Let me start with those. And we're going to take our apple, and we're going to place that. Let me get here where you can see me. We're going to place that at the bigger end, just like that, and we're going to put our apple in there, and we're going to roll it up, just like so. And then you're going to clamp the sides together, just like that, and you're going to make a dumpling, okay? Then you're going to put it in your greased casserole dish, and we're going to just repeat the process, just like so. Get that closed in there, just like so. And when I get these all done up, then I'll come right back and we'll start with the... And now that we got our dumplings all rolled up, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure I was videoing. Now that we got our dumplings all in place in our dough, now we're going to fix the stuff on the top that we're going to pour over it. At this time, you're going to want to go ahead and oh, it's too hot, y'all. Ooh, y'all, that was hot. Let me turn that sucker off. It was getting too hot, y'all. Ooh, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. That was that butter, honey. Well, that was actually that pot. I know, right? I know. Y'all, let's start over that.
Like something burned up.
Woo, y'all. So sorry. So sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. But anyhow, we're going.
Put that in the blooper.
I know, right? Put that in the bloopers, my husband said. He's probably about right on that. There we go. Now we got it on the right thing. Y'all. Woo! That was hot. That pot heated up fast, y'all. Trust me, I wasn't trying to burn down the place. Y'all. Let me get another thing, stick of butter. Okay, you're going to take 2 sticks of butter. I'm going to turn that down a little bit so we don't have that same situation going again. You're going to take 2 sticks of unsalted butter and let them come to a melt. And to that, we are going to, let me put this aside, y'all. To that, we're going to, let me get all my stuff over here, y'all. To that, once that melts down some, y'all, let's get it melted down. And once again, I apologize for that. That thing got a little hotter than I expected it to. But anyhow, anywho, all is well in the neighborhood. So that's one of my bloopers, y'all. That's a blooper. Blooper. All right, we're going to let this butter melt. Let it get to melting, melting, melting. And y'all, maybe I need to raise this. I don't know, y'all. I try to constantly, hopefully y'all can see down in that pot. Let's see. No, I don't think that's going to work either, y'all. Anyway, there you go. We're going to work with that. So anyway, we're going to melt those 2 sticks of butter. 2 sticks of butter. Let me get it all down there, melted real good. Let's get that melted. And while we're letting that butter melt, didn't y'all like that little blooper? Y'all, oh, that just blows my mind, y'all. Had to wet my whistle. So when y'all see this, once this video's uploaded, my kitchen didn't catch on fire, y'all. Y'all, just saying. We was on a roll till that happened, wasn't we? Yes, we were. We were on a roll. Okay. As this butter has melted down, to this melted butter, we're going to add in 1.5 cups of packed brown sugar. Okay? There's 1 cup and a half. You're going to stir this in really good. Just like so. Let's see if y'all can see there. Going to stir that up really good and incorporate it with that butter. And to that, we are going to add 1 teaspoon. Let me open my cinnamon up, y'all. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Into the pot. And to that, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we're going to stir this up until it comes to a boil and it starts thickening. Because we're going to get this really good and thick, y'all, so we can pour it over our dumplings. Be sure to preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit. And depending on your oven, it may need little or shorter cooking time once it hits the oven. But we're going to continue to do this. stir it until it gets thickened, but don't stop stirring because you don't want that sugar and stuff to burn the bottom of your pan, and then your pan's all, it ain't no good anymore. Y'all, just saying. Just saying. So, anyhow, anywho, as it continues to heat up, it's going to thicken up. Let me go turn this fan around to me, y'all. It gets hot up in here when this oven's on, y'all. Me and menopause, we don't get along. Heat, I don't like no heat, y'all. So this is all going to thicken up, and it's starting to thicken, y'all. And I'll show you where we want it. And so y'all tell me when y'all come in, comment on the in the comments what state you're from and how did you find me, and if y'all like my recipes and my bloopers, give me a thumbs up and share out my video so others can enjoy my southern hospitality. Oh, this is looking nice, y'all. Looking nice. It's getting there. It's getting there. Oh, this is looking, ooh, it's smelling good too. All that cinnamon, I love the smell of cinnamon. Cinnamon and nutmeg. I love the smell of both of those. Okay, it's starting to boil now. It's going to start getting thicker. Yeah, and that's where we're going to want it. So we're going to turn this little jewel off. Move this out of the way. Let me get our casserole dish up here. And let me turn you around so you can see. Let me bring you down a little bit so you can see. There you go. That's good. You're going to see that this is thickening up. And you see, it's thick. You don't want it overly thick, but that's thick as thick as you want it. So now you're going to take this and pour it over the top of your dumplings. Ooh, y'all, that smells so good. So good. Y'all, just saying. I ain't gonna float my own boat, but y'all, I'm gonna float my own boat. That smells wonderful. Then, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but it's not. Let me make sure this dumpling's got every bit of that covered up for that. Because you don't want it, you don't want them dumplings uncovered because it'll get hard. So we're going to just cover that and make sure that every bit of that dumpling is covered up. Okay. Now we're going to take Mountain Dew. Yes, Mountain Dew. And we are going to pour a half a cup. You want to pour it in the center, not on top of your dumplings. Okay? Do not pour it directly on top of your dumplings. Put it in the center, and you can do it on the sides, just like so. Just like that, right there. And what that's going to do, that's going to caramelize with that. You see how it's foaming up? That's what you're going to do. Now let me get a pan to stick that under so that way it doesn't boil over. I'm going to get a cookie sheet and put this on, and then we're going to stick it in the oven, and it's going to be in the oven between 35 to 45 minutes. So we'll be right back and we'll take this out of the oven, y'all. And y'all, it's all ready and said and done. Look at here. That is your apple dumplings. So stinking good. Now they're still warm. I have let it sit for about like 5 minutes or so. Usually we let it sit a little bit longer so that way we can absorb all the stuff, but we're going to try this now. Y'all. And then put some of that syrup across the top of that like that. Get you a little bit of ice cream on the side, y'all. This is going to be delicious. So you ready for the taste test? This is the best part, the taste test, y'all. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. And I got supper cooking back here on the stove. So let's go here and dig in. And get it here. I've got to blow it because it's going to be hot. And like I said, do your little side of ice cream on here. Y'all, that's good. I ain't gonna float my own boat, but I'm gonna float my own boat. Y'all, you gotta try that. You gotta fix that. And like I said, get your little vanilla ice cream on the side. Getting in that real caramel sauce there. Y'all, that's good. So I encourage you to make that. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Share out my video. And I hope that you're enjoying my recipes. Oh, y'all, that's so good. That is so good. But anyway, until we see next time, and I'll post another video. Remember, God loves you. I love you. Keep a pure heart. And for goodness sake, if we ain't got nothing nice to say about one another, let's don't say nothing at all. Be kind and walk in the light.